It's Friday. Dumelang babuhi. Lebitso la ka ke bonolo mo ahlodi ba ntse ba mbareke Miss V, morara Miss T, mo ahlodi the Bunny B Bonbon. Ibile le amohelehile ho lenaneo le rona la KNR on SABC2, SABC Plus and SABC le hae. La tseba hore ha se mo khwa ke molao hore re kopane tsatsing lena, and I am not doing this alone. I'm with the lovely Buhle.
Thank you so much, my girl. That's right, we are back and school is back, and I'm super excited for this season of KNR because it brings so much newness, excitement and information from all across the globe. Igama lami kumhlonhlo Buhle Kelepa inzwakazi yaseMampondo Miseni, and I cannot wait to get into the bulletin. For now, let's get straight into our headlines. Young Visionary empowers learners with free and high-quality mathematics resources.
The big question of the day is, are you ready to go back to school? And we will find out later in our bulletin.
Lastly, we close off the show with a performance by Kumoentle Molefe. You don't want to miss it. These and many more stories in the bulletin to follow.
For now, let's check out what's making headlines in our very own country this week.
Jonga kweziphala phambili kwezi siqale KwaZulu-Natal, izikole ezininzi zisenokungakwazi ukwamkela abafundi njengoko izikolo zivulwa kwakhona kunyaka wokufunda ka-2024 kweli phondo. Amagosa ezemfundo athi uninzi lwezikolo liye lafumana umonakalo kwezi zikhukhula, ukonakaliswa kwempahla nokubiwa kwezixhobo zokuxhasa abafundi nootitshala. Umonakalo uqikelelwa kwikhulu lamawaka eerandi. Empumalanga inqununu zesikolo zikarhulumente ziyalumkiswa ukuba zingafuni izibonelelo ezongezelelweyo kubazali. Umphathiswa wezemfundo eMpumalanga uBonakele Majuba uyalele izikolo ukuba zibonelele abafundi ngezixhobo zokufunda phambi kokuvulwa kwezikolo kwiveki ezayo. Ukanti ke xa siqukumbeleza kweli akuntsuku zatyalwa ukuba kuphume iziphumo zebanga lemetriki. Amawakawaka abafundi achophe ezithendeni alindele unongwekehli. Ukanti ke ngethamsanqa kukho indawo apho banokuthi bazifumane khona iziphumo zabo njenge-SMS nakwiwebsayithi yesebe lezemfundo esisiseko. Ibhodi ezimeleyo yemviwo iza kupapasha iziphumo zabafundi ngomhla we-18 kweyoMqungu, ilandelwa ngumphathiswa wezemfundo esisiseko uEnji Mutserha. Sibanqwenelela impumelelo.
And now let's cross our borders and check out what's happening across the world.
In news around the world, we begin in Russia. An estimate of 93 children boarded buses recently evacuating from the city of Belgorod to camps 200 kilometers to the east region. The evacuation follows a shell bombing of the city in Russia's region of Belgorod that borders Ukraine. Ukrainian shelling injured 3 people in the Belgorod region. Meanwhile, according to Defense Ministry, air defenses downed 10 RM-70 Vampire rockets. The children are expected to spend about 3 weeks in holiday camps until the incidents subside. And now we cross to Japan. A magnitude 7.6 earthquake recently hit the Noto Peninsula on Japan's west coast and resulted in the death toll climbing to 200, while cold weathers hamper search efforts for dozens still missing. Rescue workers are seen searching through the rubble of collapsed buildings in the cold and heavy rain. Meanwhile, highest temperatures are expected to reach just 4 degrees Celsius in the city of Wajima. As of now, 203 people were confirmed as having passed away, with 68 still missing, the government said, while also adding that 6,300 soldiers have been deployed. And lastly, we head to Italy. Are you a car fanatic and luxurious cars tickle your fancy? Now, imagine being visited in one. Well, arriving in a blue and silver Lamborghini, the legendary Befana, the gift-giving witch of the Italian folklore, paid a visit to sick children at Rome's Gemelli Hospital. Her order of the day was gifting, and so did she. Curious children received gifts from Befana and other police officers and also played with the good witch. And that's all we have for you in news around the world this week.
go grab a snack and we'll be right back. But do make sure to call us on the number on the screen right now. When we come back, we'll be taking your back to school calls. Don't touch that dial. Welcome back, and you're still watching KNR. Mathematics has been viewed as the most difficult subject. So Lesedi Mochadibane from Foslara set out to develop a platform that can help learners make maths fashionable. Let's take a look at this story.
Mathematics has always been viewed as a difficult school subject, so much so that a few years ago, the Department of Basic Education introduced maths literacy to accommodate pupils who struggled with the subject and also ensure every citizen have some form of mathematics skills to use in their everyday life. A young lad from Vosloorus in Katlehong, east of Johannesburg, Lesedi Mochadibane, created a platform known as a freenotes.co.za. This app said to provide high-quality mathematics notes makes sense to many who are scared of the subject.
It started when I kind of saw the problem with maths in the country. And it's been something I've been aware of since I was a kid, and it's been a problem I've wanted to solve for a long time. But I realized that a young man like myself cannot solve most of these issues, right? So what I did is I did intensive research to focus on the issues that I could solve. So I identified 3 issues actually that I could solve. So the first one is that students find math boring or they hate it. Second, students don't understand the key principles, so they end up just copying memos, and then if the examiner changes the question just by one aspect, they struggle with the question. And then third is that students don't practice enough. Math is a heavily practice-focused subject, so if you don't practice, you will never improve at it.
Using vibrant colors and diagrams, Mochadibane breaks down complex maths principles into a format that is easy to use and understand. His app accommodates learners from grade 7 to grade 12.
The response has been very positive. Everyone that I've shared the website with, they say that the quality is amazing. They say that it's fun to study from, and even teachers. I've had teachers from different subjects asking me to expand the website to their subjects as well.
Freenotes.co.za is free and does not require one to have data or Wi-Fi to access. He mentioned that in future, the Freenote app will accommodate children from around South Africa as a whole, helping learners from disadvantaged background excel in the subject.
Anyone can access it. Understand? I study. The way I think every page is different. It's colorful, it's dilally memory. So I believe anyone also is understand that differently.
As schools will be resuming in our country, we hope Lesedi's app will be useful to make the mathematics subject friendlier. Motsui Given, SABC News, Katlehong in Vosloorus.
Welcome to our social media corner. This is the part of the show where we interact with you, Kaya. Now, Bonolo, are you ready to go back to school?
I'm very ready to go back to school. I'll be doing grade 9. I'm very proud of myself for going this far.
So it's just been a race. It's been a journey.
And it's still to continue, but I'm ready. Let's go.
What time do you go to bed? A little birdie tells me here you're not going to bed at 8 o'clock.
I mean, it's still holidays, but I'll go back to bed at 8 o'clock. I mean... the 17th.
Well, Bonolo, it's really good to see that you are getting ready. And Kaya, we do hope that you're also getting ready. For those that are not getting ready, here are some tips on how you can get ready for this year in 2024 for your academic year.
The first tip is tour of the school. If you're going to a new school, it's a great idea to visit the school before academic activities resume. This will ensure that you are familiar with the surroundings of the school, such as the bathrooms, emergency exits, tuck shops, and other facilities.
That's right. And then get enough sleep, Bonolo. Try to get back to a normal bedtime routine. Not sleeping enough can cause behavioral issues and mood swings, which can negatively impact your concentration and academic performance.
I'm really going to use that one. Establish a routine. Getting into the school routine takes time, so to successfully go back to school, preparation involves starting the routine at least a week before school starts. Back to sleeping at 8 o'clock.
Those are the tips. And connect with school. Establish a connection with the teachers a few weeks before back to school to encourage easy communication, and know which class will be your registered classroom and your registered teacher. Those were the tips for the new academic year. Hello, caller. What's your name? Hello,
Hi,
caller.
Hello, my name is Tepang.
Hi, Tepang. Where are you calling us from? Hi, Tepang.
No activity.
All right, welcome to the show. Which grade will you be doing this year? Please also switch off the TV for us. Which grade will you be going to this year?
Grade 6.
Grade 6. And are you excited about going to grade 6 this year?
Very excited.
What are you most excited about going to grade 6 this year? Hey, Tepang. Friends, your new class, what are you most excited about?
I'm happy because I'm going to meet my new teacher and friends.
All right. And do you also have a favorite subject at school?
Yes.
Which one is it?
English and maths.
English and maths. We are wishing you all the best in your academic year. Thank you so much, Tepang. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sepang, for calling in, and we love hearing from you. That's why we asked you at home if you are ready for the new academic year. And this is what you had to say.
Mina ngizofuna ugrade 9 ndi-happy ndi-excited ngizofumana neetshomi ezintsha ndibone neetitshala ezintsha.
I'm going to do grade 6 and I'm happy and excited.
Ndi-happy ndizofunda ugrade 5 ndi-excited ndizobona iititshala ezintsha ndiqale ubomi bam butsha.
I'm going to be in grade 7. I'm so excited and I'm ready to face the new class and teachers.
Ndiredi and ndiyavuya ndizofumana isikolo sitsha ndizofunda ugrade 4. Mna ndizofunda ugrade 6. Ndi-excited ndi-happy.
Just as much as we are excited for our new grades and the new academic year, we've got some exciting stuff after the break. Make sure that you do not go anywhere. Siyabuya ngoku.
Welcome back. This is KNR right here on SABC 2, SABC Lehigh, and SABC Plus. As you can see, we're about to play a quiz because the academic year is about to begin. So it's time for us to start using our little minds yet again. I mean, we have been sitting at home enjoying the festive season and not thinking much about schoolwork. So let's get our minds working.
That's right. Yes, we have Simpiwe and Lisedi who are going to play the quiz with us. As another year begins, we look forward to what the new year holds. Only a week into 2024, this year has started with a bang. Here are some of the major global events to look forward to in 2024, including sports, entertainment, politics, and more. Let's check it out.
The new year is officially underway. Did you know that 2024 is a leap year? Yes, friends, instead of us having a standard 365 days, this year we are going to have an extra 24 hours, thanks to 2024 being a leap year. This occurs every 4 years. Now, in short, those that are born on the 29th of February will get a chance to celebrate their birthday this year. The Paris 2024 Olympic Games are scheduled to take place from July to August later on this year, followed by the Paralympics Games from August to September. The Summer Olympics will be held in Berry in Paris, France. Moving right along, another incredible event that will take place later on this year is the solar eclipse. Parts of Mexico, the United States of America and Canada will be treated to a total solar eclipse on the 8th of April this year. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes in between the earth and the sun, completely blocking the sun's surface. So during the solar eclipse, daytime becomes completely dark. You would actually think it's at night. This year, we will also have major elections all over the world. So many elections are going to happen around the world in 2024, all of them being highly anticipated as they hold a chance to shake things up and change things around. Countries that will have national elections this year include India, South Africa, the United States of America, and others. It seems like there will be big moves happening in the political world this year. Speaking of big moves, NASA plans to send more people to the moon. NASA's Artemis mission number 2 will return humans to the moon's orbit for the first time since the end of the Apollo program in the year 1972. 4 astronauts will venture to the surface of the moon, including the first black astronaut and the first woman astronaut to do so. Now in the world of music, here's the list of artists who promised us albums this year. Dua Lipa is set to release an album called TBA. Billie Eilish is also gonna release an album this year, as well as A$AP Rocky. Well friends, it looks like 2024 is going to be eventful. I hope you were listening. Now it's time for us to play our quiz game.
How are you guys? Are you excited about being on the show?
Very excited.
Okay, so we're going back to school and you saw the tips. I'm sure you've been listening as well. What are your back to school routines and how are you planning on going back to school?
Yeah.
Okay, my routines are sleeping early. Yeah. Making sure I got stationery and everything. I'm prepared.
So you've bought all of your stationery?
Yes.
Uniform is ready.
Yeah.
Everything is ready.
Everything, yes.
Okay, so what's going back to school? How do you feel about it? I mean, it's a new year, it's a new dawn, it's a new day. How do you feel about going back to school? Yes, you're ready. How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel great, but sort of nervous about meeting new friends, new teachers.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you going to a new school?
No.
Oh, okay.
I gotta meet new teachers for the next grade.
Oh, all right.
Well, firstly, I'm gonna start by preparing sleeping early and making sure that I study. Most importantly, I have to study. Just get ready, get in the vibe and everything else, and then I'm a bit nervous about going new grade. I don't know whose class I'm gonna be in, so it's a bit.
But you can say you guys are ready.
I am ready. I'm
very, very ready
I'm
for
very
2024.
That sounds amazing.
All right. Now, what we're going to do, I've got questions in front of me, 10 questions, and we are going to see who is going to answer the most in 30 seconds, right? Okay. So I'm going to start with you, Simpiwe, and then they're going to put up the clock, and then when we say go, the clock is up, and now I'm going to start. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. True or false? 2024 is a leap year.
True.
All right. Number 2, which country will host the 2024 Olympic Games?
France.
Oh my
Paris and
word!
France.
Name one country in North America that will experience the solar eclipse this year. Shall we skip?
Yes.
All right. Name one country that will have national elections this year. SA, USA, Botswana, or India?
SA.
All right. And that is your bell. Time is up. Let's go on to the next. All right. Number 1. True or false? 2024 is a leap year.
True.
Number 2, which country will host the 2024 Olympic Games?
Paris. France.
Paris. Name one country in North America that will experience the solar eclipse this year. USA, Canada, or Mexico?
Canada.
All right. What is the name of the aeronautical research company planning to take people to the moon?
NASA.
All right. In a short sentence, explain what happens during a solar eclipse.
when the moon moves between the earth and the sun.
Oh, wow. True or false, USA will experience another solar eclipse in 2024.
Skip.
And that is the time. Well done, guys. All right, we have something for you because here at Kids Newsroom, we make sure that you're always informed and you get prizes, right?
Ooh,
so your score was 5 and you got 2. Let's just clap for them, guys. Well done. We'll be having a prize for you. Otherwise,
of course.
How are you feeling about that?
I feel amazing. So how do you guys feel about getting a prize? How do you feel? Are you ready for school? I mean, the questions you just gave you, tests and all of that.
Well, no. How many colors does the American flag have?
It has 3 colors, Boucher.
That's right. All right, guys, thank you so much for playing with us right here on Kids Newsroom. Anything else that you would...
Well, I want to know this. With going back to school, I think it's something we're always overlooking. How are you going to deal with meeting new friends, old friends, peer pressure? Because we know that never ends. How are you going to deal with that in the new year?
Well, I'd say you should stay under control, know your goal. Don't set your eyes off the goal, just eyes on the goal. Don't let your friends deceive you, new friends, old friends, you know, and also jealousy between the peers. So don't let that get into your way.
All right.
I can say really that I've learned a lot.
For being with us. Right about now, we would like to invite Kumo Entle onto the stage so that we can have a young chat with Kumo Entle. Please do come and join us. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, Kumo Entle, come through. We just want to have a little chit-chat with you. How are you?
Good, thanks. And how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Welcome to Kids Newsroom.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
Thank you so much. Now tell us, where are you from and when did you start doing poetry?
I am from Klesbreed, Soweto. I started around this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what would you say inspired you to start poetry?
What inspired me to start poetry is the township that I come from. I wanted to motivate the youth of Soweto, of Klesbreed.
Yes.
It really was nice meeting you, Kumo Entle. But indeed, but from me, Miss B, Murara, Miss Timu, Ashley D, the Bonnie B Bon, it's goodbye.
I just want to say that we are super excited for the upcoming year. All the best to each and every single scholar going back to school. We do not leave you alone. We leave you with the one and only Kumo Entle. Mna nawe siyakudibana ngexesha elizayo.
Take it away, Kumo.
Youth of today, heroes of tomorrow. This is a new year. The year we forget our failures, our struggles. This is the year of remembering that hard times don't last and that winners remain steadfast. A wise quote once said, "The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe the possible." Every time when you wake up, say, "This is my year. There's nothing to fear. I'm here. This is my time to shine. All I desire will be mine." This year, we are not sitting on the sidelines. We are getting into the field of life, and we are scoring all our goals. This year, we push through the pain, through the doubt, and through the fear. This year, pat yourself on the back for whatever you do right. And forgive yourself for any shortcomings, because the path to success is paved with ups and downs. A knockdown is not a knockout. Remember, you have 12 rounds this year. That's each month to keep getting up when you fall. And come December, you will stand tall, shouting in victory like Muhammad Ali, saying, "I shook up the world." So to everyone willing and ready in 2024, Let's shake up the world and let all the doubters know we have arrived. As we go back to school this year, let's remember that dreaming big is cool. Unlocking your fullest potential is cool. And that school is cool. For those who don't know me, my name is Kumo Entlemulef. Remember that name.